Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania, to Scott Kingsley Swift, a stockbroker, and Andrea Gardner Swift, a former marketing executive turned homemaker. Growing up on a Christmas tree farm in nearby Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, Swift's childhood was steeped in both rural charm and ambition. She was drawn to music from a young age, influenced by her grandmother, an opera singer, and early exposure to artists like Shania Twain, Patsy Cline, and the Dixie Chicks. Her fascination with storytelling and songwriting emerged early, with Swift penning poems and songs by the age of 10. At 11, Swift made her first trip to Nashville, the heart of country music, with hopes of securing a record deal. Armed with demo tapes of karaoke covers, she knocked on record label doors but faced rejection. However, her determination never wavered. She learned to play the guitar at 12 and began writing songs that reflected her personal experiences, blending youthful vulnerability with a mature sense of narrative. Swift's persistence paid off when, at 14, her family relocated to Hendersonville, Tennessee to support her burgeoning music career. It wasn't long before she caught the attention of Scott Borchetta, a DreamWorks Records executive who was starting his own label, Big Machine Records. Swift became one of Big Machine's first signings, and in 2006 she released her self-titled debut album, Taylor Swift. The album was a fresh take on country music, blending traditional instrumentation with Swift's confessional songwriting style. The lead single, Tim McGraw, was a modest hit, but it was the follow-ups like Teardrops on My Guitar and Our Song that catapulted Swift into the limelight. Our Song made her the youngest person to write and perform a #1 song on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. The album was certified multi-platinum, and Swift quickly became known for her relatable lyrics, often chronicling her teenage experiences with love and heartbreak. In 2008, Swift released her second album, Fearless, which marked a significant turning point in her career. The album showcased her growth as a songwriter and her ability to appeal to a broader audience beyond country music. Songs like Love Story and You Belong With Me became massive hits, blending country roots with pop sensibilities. Love Story in particular, with its Romeo and Juliet-inspired narrative, became one of the best-selling singles of all time. Fearless earned Swift 4 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year, making her the youngest artist to win the prestigious honor at the time. The album's success was a testament to Swift's crossover appeal, bridging the gap between country and pop and cementing her place in the music industry. As Swift's star rose, so did media scrutiny. Her personal life, particularly her relationships, became tabloid fodder. Swift dated high-profile celebrities like Joe Jonas, Taylor Lautner, John Mayer, and Jake Gyllenhaal, with many of these relationships inspiring some of her most famous songs. One of the defining moments of Swift's early career came in 2009 at the MTV Video Music Awards. As she accepted the award for Best Female Video for You Belong With Me, Kanye West infamously interrupted her speech, declaring that Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time. The incident sparked widespread controversy and sympathy for Swift, propelling her further into the public eye. While she initially took on the role of the victim in this narrative, the incident marked the beginning of a complicated and evolving relationship with both Kanye West and the media. In 2012, Swift released her fourth album, Red, a pivotal project that saw her experimenting with a more mainstream pop sound while maintaining her country roots. Collaborating with pop producers like Max Martin and Shellback, Swift delivered hits like We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together and I Knew You Were Trouble. The album showcased her ability to blend genres seamlessly, and while it received critical acclaim, it narrowly missed winning Album of the Year at the Grammys, a loss that Swift later cited as a driving force in her career. Red was also notable for its lyrical depth and emotional complexity. Songs like All Too Well demonstrated Swift's prowess as a storyteller, painting vivid pictures of heartbreak and longing. The song, widely regarded as one of her best, became a fan favorite and solidified her reputation as a master of the breakup anthem. Swift's 2014 album, 1989, marked her full transition from country to pop, and it was a gamble that paid off spectacularly. Named after her birth year, 1989 was inspired by 1980s synth pop and showcased a more polished, upbeat sound. The album debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and produced several chart-topping singles, including Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Bad Blood. 1989 was both a commercial and critical triumph, earning Swift 3 Grammy Awards, including her second Album of the Year win. This achievement made her the first woman to win Album of the Year twice for her own work. The album's success further solidified her status as one of the biggest pop stars in the world. However, this era also brought increased media attention and personal challenges. Swift's high-profile friendships with celebrities like Karlie Kloss, Selena Gomez, and Gigi Hadid were heavily scrutinized, and her squad became both a symbol of female empowerment and a target for criticism. Following the peak of her 1989 era, Swift faced several public controversies, most notably her renewed feud with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. In 2016, West released the song Famous, in which he claimed credit for Swift's fame and referred to her in derogatory terms. Swift publicly denounced the lyrics, but Kardashian released a video suggesting that Swift had approved the song, leading to widespread backlash and the viral hashtag #TaylorSwiftIsOverParty. In response to the negative media attention, Swift retreated from the public eye for a year. She returned in 2017 with Reputation, an album that addressed her tumultuous relationship with fame and public perception. The lead single, Look What You Made Me Do, featured a darker, edgier sound and a music video that depicted Swift shedding her previous personas. Despite mixed critical reception, Reputation was a commercial success, breaking sales records and spawning a massively successful world tour. The album marked a turning point in Swift's career, as she embraced a more self-aware and assertive image. In 2019, Swift released Lover, her first album under Republic Records after parting ways with Big Machine. The album was a return to a lighter, more romantic sound with tracks like Me, You Need to Calm Down, and the title track Lover. The album received positive reviews and showcased Swift's growth as both a songwriter and a person. Lover was also significant because it marked Swift's increased advocacy for artists' rights and political issues. After a highly publicized dispute with Scooter Braun over the ownership of her master recordings, Swift began re-recording her earlier albums to regain control of her music. This move was widely praised and underscored her commitment to artistic independence. The COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 brought an unexpected shift in Swift's musical direction. In July 2020, she surprise-released Folklore, an introspective indie folk album created in collaboration with The National's Aaron Dessner and longtime collaborator Jack Antonoff. The album was a critical and commercial triumph, praised for its lyrical depth and mature themes. Folklore earned Swift her third Album of the Year Grammy, making her the first female artist to achieve this feat. Just 5 months later, Swift released Evermore, a sister album to Folklore, which continued to explore alternative and folk sounds. Both albums showcased Swift's versatility and willingness to take creative risks, solidifying her status as one of the most innovative artists of her generation. In 2021, Swift began releasing re-recorded versions of her earlier albums, starting with Fearless, Taylor's version, and Red, Taylor's version. These releases were not only commercially successful, but also symbolically significant, representing Swift's reclaiming of her artistic legacy. Red, Taylor's version, featured a 10-minute version of All Too Well, which became a cultural phenomenon and further cemented the song's legendary status. The re-recordings were met with widespread acclaim and demonstrated Swift's enduring popularity and influence in the music industry. In 2023, Swift embarked on the Eras Tour, a global concert series celebrating her entire discography. The tour was a massive success, breaking attendance records and reaffirming Swift's status as one of the most powerful figures in music. Each concert was a testament to her evolution as an artist, with fans celebrating every phase of her career. Taylor Swift's journey from a teenage country singer to a global pop icon is a testament to her talent, resilience, and adaptability. With over a decade of chart-topping hits, countless awards, and a loyal fan base known as Swifties, Swift has left an indelible mark on the music industry. Beyond her musical achievements, Swift has become a symbol of empowerment and self-expression. Her willingness to share her personal experiences through her music has resonated with millions, and her advocacy for artists' rights and social issues has further solidified her legacy as a trailblazer. As she continues to evolve and break new ground, Taylor Swift remains a defining voice of her generation, an artist who has not only shaped the sound of modern music, but also inspired countless others to find their own voices.